before we go on today's show, let's talk with Cody Hagen. Now, he has been, I think, a really fine surprise this season, especially in light of JoJo Phillips' injury. Now, Aaron Roderick, when asked yesterday about the injury status of Sione Moa and JoJo Phillips, he didn't have the particulars, but he said they were going to be out a while. So I don't take that as you're going to see them back for Arizona. I don't expect them back maybe till BYU's second bye week, which is 3 weeks from now, after they faced Utah and Iowa State after this Arizona game. That might be the best case scenario for that. But a guy like Cody Hagen has been called upon to step in to the role that JoJo Phillips vacated. And to his credit, while he may not be the finished product that I think we believe he can and will become as a BYU Cougar, he has shown major potential. He's got a lot of talent, and more importantly, he's got a whole lot of speed to him. If any of you watched him at Corner Canyon, he was an absolute speedster in high school. Very few people could keep up with him on the football field, if not the track. Well, he decided that he needed to improve that, and we talked right out of the chute about his speed and what he has done to become an even better and faster athlete at BYU. And so without further ado, we'll get to that conversation. You'll also hear him talk about what he's done to hone his craft as a wide receiver as a whole, and also how he would attack Arizona. It's all right now in an exclusive one-on-one with Cody Hagen. You were known as a guy who was extremely fast in high school, and that seems to have translated over in college. Are you faster now than you were when you were a corner?
I get this question a lot. I think I'm definitely a lot stronger and faster too, so feeling better.
How much faster do you think you are, though?
That's a good question. I need to run like 40-yard dash or 100-meter to see how much faster.
Get the lasers out and really test it.
Exactly.
What's led to you feel like you being faster? Is it just the strength training here?
100%. Yeah, it's great. In high school, we had great strength staff too, but BYU, it's just you have a lot more time to focus and put in. So definitely getting a lot quicker, a lot better here.
What has been your primary focus? I know you played quite a bit last year on special teams and the like, but what's in your focus this year as you kind of move into that wide receiver rotation?
Yeah, definitely being on the field was great last year, rotating in towards the end of the season, which was really fun. And we chose not to redshirt so I could get some reps in, just learn. And so that definitely helped a lot for this year, just being ready for everything and having guys like Chase and last year Darius, Keelan, all those guys who can mentor you and help you out in little ways. So it feels good.
You have a unique running style. It's very upright. Is that just the way you grew up running? Like, what leads to the way you run?
Good question. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay. Because different people have different gaits, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
You seem to observe how different people like to run and everything. I was also going to ask you, what have you worked on most as a wide receiver to move into the rotation?
Yeah, I think just a big thing for a lot of us is understanding the playbook. There's a lot of nuances. Each week we change a lot of different things. So just understanding that and getting that down. And then there's all sorts of techniques that Coach Fest helps us learn. And it just takes some time to know the situation and get it down. So.
How's it been working with a guy like Bear? Because I know you probably came in, like earlier this offseason, you were expecting it to be Jake, and then it's Bear. What's it been like working with him and getting a rapport going?
Yeah, he's great. Great competitor. He's pushing us out there, and he's a baller too. You wouldn't expect him to be a true freshman, so he's awesome.
What sets him apart from most true freshmen in your eyes?
I think the competitive edge he has. He's not backing down. He does not care. He's going to put it all out there, and he really doesn't care. So.
Okay, it's my perception he seems to be a more quiet dude on the field. Is he more by example, or is he a vocal?
Yeah, I'd say he's vocal too, yeah.
Like, how so? Is he just getting in the huddle and telling guys, hey, focus in, that type of stuff?
Yeah, honestly, just overall great leader. Definitely by example. He's running, he's getting it on his feet, he's throwing it. But he's also telling us in the huddle to keep going and getting us excited, so he's doing great.
How nice was it to see that passing game really come alive against West Virginia?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think Chase had like 160, Parker 100 plus. It's nice because then teams will start to respect it more and it opens up the run just as the run opens up the pass. So really excited.
Okay, and you've been involved in the run game. That tornado reverse / tornado just option is quite the play, and it's taken the football world by storm. How much fun is it to actually run?
It's fun. I mean, you know when it's called, you're going to get – I mean, because it's tricky, right? There's a lot of things going on, but each time the guys blocking have been insane, and I just run right behind them. I don't have to do much, so.
How much work went into actually getting it down? Because there's timing element to all that obviously has to be worked out.
Yeah, it's kind of like just an added element to a few other plays, so it's probably not as much like working it out as you think, but we definitely practice it. So.
as you look ahead to Arizona, obviously you'll be on the road once again. You've already played one Big 12 road opponent in Colorado. What's the biggest challenge of going on the road in the Big 12?
Yeah, I think everyone in the Big 12 is going to be a good game, all conference games. And I think on the road, too, is a little added element, a little home crowd playing in their stadium. But we're feeling confident, and Arizona's a great team, and we're excited to go and play them.
Did you guys hear what was being chanted by the Colorado student section during the game, or did you find out about it afterwards?
Honestly, no, I didn't even know. Can't really, yeah.
Well, because I asked that question because I've talked to a lot of pro athletes over the years. They say anything outside the first 1 or 2 rows of any venue.
Yeah, you can't really understand or hear.
Exactly,
So.
it becomes like just noise at that point. Is that kind of what it was like for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know anything of what was going on, like what they were saying or anything, yeah.
Are you a guy that likes to play on the road? Do you like to go into hostile environments?
Yeah, I love going on the road, the energy. Obviously, at home's nothing beats that, but I love going on the road, yeah.
What's going to be the biggest key in your mind against this is a really, really formidable defense that Arizona has. What is the key, I think, to beating that, in your opinion? Yeah,
I think being able to stretch it down the field, throwing it. I think they're like the number 2 pass defense in the country maybe right now, and so the goal is to spread the field a little bit, to open up the run. They play great, run defense too. So just being able to play on all facets. So.
Well, that sounds like Cody Hagen going deep. Is that what you're hoping?
Hey, that's a great idea. I like it.
Are you a guy like, because every guy has their favorite route. Are you a guy like you go routes? What's your favorite route to run?
That's a good question. I like all the routes, yeah. Okay. But deep routes, you gotta love them. Going deep, getting a lot of yards on them. Any double moves you love. So probably those.
We're talking like skinny posts, straight up
for
posts.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the last thing for me is, you're a kid who grew up here in the state. You're representing an in-state school. What's the BYU experience been like for you?
Yeah, it's been great. Great coaches, Coach Kalani, Coach Fest. Those are who I most interact with, right? But everyone on staff, everyone's here. They have a great vision of what the program can be. And the players, all the teammates, super fun. Great culture here, too, that is focused on a lot. And it's great. Love and learn. So.
Love and learn. That's the word of the day, it feels like, all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Cody, thanks for the time, man.
Yeah, thank you.
There you have it. A big thank you to Cody Hagen for taking the time to join us here on the podcast. Also, big thank you to BYU Athletic Communications for arranging the interview. Fun kid. And I think he has got the right mindset when it comes to this, and he's very much enjoying his experience at BYU. Interesting to hear him say that he requested not to redshirt a season ago when he very well could have, coming home off of a mission, but he wanted to get ingrained in BYU and show what he's capable of. And all he's done is find a role for himself in the 2 deep, if not as now as a starter for BYU. And cool to hear him talk about the tornado reverse and how he doesn't think it's actually that hard to run. It looks pretty hard to run, in my opinion. I think the timing of it's pretty remarkable. They've run it to great effect, and it's been a really, really phenomenal addition to the specials, I guess we'll call them, that Aaron Roderick has in his playbook on any given game. And maybe they pull it out against this Arizona defense and see if that ultra-aggressive Wildcats defense, you can catch them pursuing way too hard one way and catch them on the backside. We'll see how it all shakes out. But once again, a big thank you to Cody, and a big thank you, more importantly, to all of you for being with us here on the podcast. Please continue to subscribe, rate and review, share with your family and friends. And I do want to remind you guys that coming up later this week, they have the college football kickoff show that with Gary Patterson, the former TCU head coach. It is a Thursday special with Locked On as well as Fire TV to get you ready for the college football weekend ahead. It's got exclusive content you will not find anywhere else. So catch that on Fire TV coming up tomorrow, in fact. So as always, once again, thank you for your support of the podcast. Please consider subscribing, rating, reviewing, and sharing with your family and friends if you've not done so already. And as I often say, come back tomorrow and be an everydayer right here on the Locked On Cougars podcast.